Hello everyone, Taylor Johnson here, again giving you the October 2023 market report for real estate in the Washington, D.C. area. First, I want to give you a look at the Mid-Atlantic overall. In the Mid-Atlantic region, which would be D.C. all the way up into Philadelphia and other parts of Pennsylvania, we have new pending sales down 3.2%. And some areas they were actually up, and the closed sales were up as well. The median price for the region was up 4.7%, and half the homes in the region sold in 10 days or less. Now, if we look at DC region specifically, we have slightly different numbers, of course. The DC region new pending sales here is only 156 houses less than it was last month, which is a significant thing. And it is down, of course, over last year, but not so much over last month. The gap between 2023 and 2022 pending sales is at its lowest point of the year at 156. The median days on market is 9, and that is nearly 1 week faster than it was last year. Median price is up 3.3% year on year. It is also up 3.3% from September of this year. And the home prices peaked in the summer, which is normal. So we've had a little bit of a decrease since the summer. That's a normal pattern. However, the year-over-year price for the last 5 months in a row has been on an upward trend. New listings are down 20% compared to last year and down compared to September of this year, September of last month. Months of supply is at 1.6 for the region. It was 1.59 in September. It was 1.42 in September of 2022. So you can see that the months of supply is slightly increased, which is good for buyers. And detached homes were the largest decrease in closed sales. The home demand index is flat in DC over last month, and we'll look at that in a minute a little more. We're at 57 for DC. It's actually up for PG County, Montgomery County, Alexandria, and Arlington compared to last month. So, as I said here, the housing market, we've got higher mortgage rates that were up close to 8. They're now around 7.5. Transactions remained slow. Activity is constrained. Prices keep rising, and homes are still selling quickly. The gap is the less, least in the year. Okay, so nothing new there. There is something in here I wanted to point out to you. Despite high home prices, persistently elevated mortgage rates, some buyers will persevere in the final months of 2023. So this is great to think about. If you are able to be in the market right now, there are fewer buyers because of the holidays. And there's actually a little more inventory than there has been for the last couple of months. And so your potential to get a good home at a reasonable price without a lot of competition is pretty good. And we can actually negotiate a little bit with the seller for a slightly better price or seller credit or something like Other buyers are waiting for the spring, hoping lower rates will go down and that there might be more inventory for a spring boost. But let's take a look at that. Bright expects, Bright is our MLS. Bright expects the mortgage rates to begin to come down in early 2024. They will, however, remain above 6%. As that happens, there will be more buyers and more sellers in the market. So this is the issue. More sellers is good, of course, but more buyers also means it's going to be much more competition, and your likelihood of negotiating more favorable terms for you is lower, and the likelihood that you will sell at, or rather buy at, a price above asking price is actually higher. So again, if you are able to be in the market right now as a buyer, this is a very good time. We already covered that. Sales were down seasonally 4.4% September to October. Detached homes saw the largest decrease in closed sales. New pending sales. The number of new pending sales dipped slightly between September and October, which is typical of a market cooling. And this is the first time that we've had single-digit decline in sales since February of 2022. Active listings are down year on year, but it is up slightly from last month. Showings also are down a little bit. Again, that's because of holidays and so forth. If we look at the local markets, we can see that closed sales are down really everywhere except Alexandria City. Low inventory is keeping prices high. There's no local jurisdiction that had more listings in October than in this October rather than last year. New listings are essential for improving the inventory situation. Limited inventory keeps the market fast-paced this fall. Half the homes in Loudoun County were on the market for 7 days or less. Alexandria City, Fairfax, and Montgomery County all have median days on market of 8 days in October. And we can say that half the homes on the market have sold in 10 days or less. Remember that. So this is still a very tight market, still a very fast-moving market. It's just that we have slightly more ability to negotiate. Median sales price, as you can see here, all across the board is up. All right, so that's great for sellers. It's not so great for buyers, of course. And we can see that new listings, again, is down everywhere across the board. Median days on market has actually decreased everywhere. And the months of supply, as I mentioned earlier, has slightly increased, even though active listings are down. So let's take a look at that just for a second here. If we look at new pendings, 144, and we have active listings of 208, that means, right, that the pendings are not taking away homes faster than they're there. But if we look at, and we can do the same with the new listings, right? We've got 144, and 156. So there's a slight gain in the active inventory as pendings take homes off market and new homes come on the market. And this is the case we have everywhere. So the active inventory is slightly increasing. That's why we have these numbers. However, active inventory compared to last year is down because the new listings every month are down compared to last year. There's just not much there. But that's why we have months of supply increasing slightly, because the active listings are increasing slightly. And the home demand index here, despite the fact that showings are down, the home demand index is forward looking to give us a little sense of what might happen this month. And all of these numbers are up compared to what they were last month. So despite the fact that we're entering into the holiday season, I think we might have a fairly robust active buying season. So if you are a buyer, be prepared for that. If you're a seller, it means it's still a great time to get on the market. And also, it's a great time to be on the market because you have fewer competitors. You have a little more opportunity to make sure that your home shines. Whereas in the spring, if we're like heck, what am I trying to, if it's a real hectic market, it's going to be a little bit harder. All right, I'm Taylor Johnson with Keller Williams Capital Properties, and I'm here to be a resource for you. Please reach out to me. If you like this video, be sure to click the button below, the like button, and subscribe to my channel. That will help other people like you find this. Please check out my other videos and reach out to me again if I can be of assistance. Have a wonderful day. Keep smiling. So nice to have you here. Thanks for your time.